What is good, YouTube? Welcome to Deepwind Dunk. Basically, if you've ever played an assault game mode or Rift in Destiny where you just grab the orb, you take it to your opponent's base, and dunk it for some points. Love it when my dynamic cam tweaks out and zooms in when I'm going for a glide, so that when I land, my camera is zoomed in way too far. As you can tell, our team is hitting the top and the bottom, which usually means you're not going to get mid. But that's alright, hopefully we held it long enough to capture the top and bottom. Basically, if you've ever played an assault game mode, it's the same thing. You take the orb, cap it on your opponent's base, except there's 3. At every spot where there would have been a flag, there is an orb instead. The orbs are each 150 points. Once you get in the range of the dunk, you just have to hit the extra action button, and you can dunk the ball for some points. Basically, you want to keep an eye on your map here. Always be hitting the blue flags when they are close to your base. But you also want to know when you got to peel. If you don't think you'll kill the orb carrier before it gets to your base, you probably should peel and try to stop either the next orb carrier or grab an orb that is up, head into their base, or help a guy that's trying to score. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, spoiler alert, that dunk you've seen in the beginning is not in this game. I actually didn't score once in this game, but I did want to show what it looks like. I selected this game because it's about 10 minutes, and I'm not going to lie to you, this game mode doesn't have a timer, and if your teams are pretty even, you could be going for over 30 minutes. This is good. We're just hanging on there with a little bit of life, exploiting that slaughterhouse bloodthirst for as much bonus healing as I possibly can. Honest to God, slaughterhouse is OP, straight up. It keeps you alive for days. Now, if you're looking for some tips here, pretty simple. You basically want to go for the blue flags when you see them on the map near your base, unless you don't actually think you can stop them before they get there. If they have a lot of heals or they're a prot, then you probably want to peel and move for a different orb, where maybe your team is stacked up defending, or maybe help assault with a different orb. But I would probably go for the next orb that's approaching your base. This is the closest objective to you that's capturable. Look at the map is what I'm saying. Make good calls where you should be and when you should be there. Know when to leave. A lot of these games I've lost in the last day and a half, have been because somebody scored and like 4 or 5 guys on my team are still down there cleaning up the kills, having a big duel off while somebody else is legitimately grabbing a flag and already carrying it towards our base. I had one, and I hadn't tried prod in here. I had one game. Firstly, I wasn't sure how prod would perform because I feel like you really need to have damage to be able to take down the carriers, right? So if your prod can't put out a lot of damage, it could be tricky. But I had a game this morning where it was 2 healers and 2 demon hunter prots, and literally we could not stop them before they got to the flag carrier because the heals were too strong. Our entire team stayed down there after they scored to fight them, and they would actually try to like CC us down there while the other demon hunter was already grabbing the orb that they had just captured and heading towards the base. It was an absolute shit show. It was pretty coordinated though, and nobody seemed to be on the same server, so it was pretty impressive. So I guess what I'm saying is prot can do well if you got some coordination to go with it. I thought Warrior would do really well here with the triple leaps, right? You got lots of damage to down people, you can leap away and cap the thing. Half the time when it's actually Deepwind Gorge, the triple leap does so well with the cart that you can cross half the map and get easy caps, right? So you'd think it would be good here. I'm telling you straight up, it's not. Now the reason Warrior didn't do so well is, in the normal Deepwind, you got a team that supports you carrying one cart, right? But in Deepwind Dunk, since there's 3 different carts, or orbs rather, your team is very divided all over the place. And as a Fury Warrior, you do still take increased damage from other people while you're enraged. So when 2 or 3 people come to stop you, like they're going to, and you probably won't have any support there with you because you leaped away from them, you're going to take a lot of damage and probably just get ganked. It happened to me a lot, and I gotta say, I got ganked way more than I scored on my Warrior. Had to go for the Hunter. He was low health. It was probably the worst possible decision, skipping the healer that was there on the way in, but that's alright. Now I can see the situation's going completely bad, so I'm gonna back up, try to find some people to help me take down this mob of angry alliance. Nobody looks like they're here, so good time. Go for the first guy that shot me. Probably should still be on a healer. And sometime soon, I'm about to hear a tranquility. There she is. And I see this guy just free casting and know it's all over. I definitely leave my salt in the chat on the way back in. That's about all I got for you. Hopefully, you have fun here? I wouldn't go here unless you're just looking for a longer game that's a little... Somebody in one of the games I was in said this had a very world PvP feel. If anything I could say about it, that's true. You don't finish until you're finished. So this could be a 40-minute game, it could be a 1-hour game, it could go on 2 hours. Know that before you go in, accept that before you go in. Once you pass the point to which you're not comfortable being in there anymore, tap out, you know? Do what you gotta do. Don't let this game mode crush the fun for you. But if you go in with an open mind and you do end up finishing the game, it is something memorable and sometimes it's really fun. But anyway guys, that's about all I got for you. So have a good one and good luck in the BGs. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more wacky content, and drop a like if I'm on the right track and you're having a good time. Anyways, have a good one guys, and Godspeed.